Boy, it's always nice when the Yankees win, especially against teams in the AL East, which we need them to beat. And they just beat the Toronto Blue Jays first out of 4 games. I'll take it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks so much for coming on. Hope you all had a happy Mother's Day as well. That much A Review Peanuts in the house. Jonathan's in the house. Again, this could have gone all right in the last couple innings, but thankfully it didn't. Sean Browning is in the house. Joel, my consigliere's in the house. Yes, fielding. Yeah, and this is one reason I said, moving tours would be a wise idea. Yeah, Mike Pellegrino's in the house. Get the whole crew up in here. The crew, all right? Sean Browning. What else? Texas Buckeye, the general of Texas right there. The king of Texas, the emperor of Texas, baby. Brett Anderson's in the house. Michael Caine's here. Love it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Peter Risberg's here. Yes, sir. NFV's in the house, in the building. Anthony Lapari's in the facility. Word life for Al Marast. The crew is here. The crew is here. Mark Anthony Gomez. What's up, everybody? And again, it's nice. Andre, hello. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. And let's box score this, baby. Let's recap the game really quickly. Yeah, Brandon Moore's a great. James Bailey's in the house. Mark So Saucy, Lorenzo, Brandon. The crew is here. The crew is here. So they took it 7-4, right? So let's box score this. Jake Bowers is 0 for 4 with a run. Aaron Judge 2 for 2 with a 3 walks and 2 home runs. Pretty good game for Judge. Looks like his bat is really back. Anthony Rizzo 1 for 5. Torres 1 for 4 with a couple of defensive mishaps. Willie Calhoun 1 for 4 with a home run. Anthony Volpe 1 for 5. Oswaldo Cabrera for 2. Kyle Gashok was 1 for 5. And Aaron Hicks 1 for 3. And again, not surprised that they wanted to have more left-handed bats in the lineup to neutralize a guy like Alec Manoah who pitches better against righties than he does lefties. So it was a smart move on their part to sit a couple guys like Harrison Bader and DJ LeMahieu in favor of Willie Calhoun and some of these other guys. So I wasn't disappointed that particularly with this result. Texas Buckeye, thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. Jimmy Cordero opened this game. Two perfect innings, 28 pitches. And Johnny Brito came in. A better performance for him coming out of the bullpen, right? 5 1/3. 6 hits, 4 runs, but only 2 of them were earned. Okay. Ian Hamilton came in at 2/3, but had 2 relatively cheap hits off him. So they got him out of there and brought in Michael King, who closed it out 1 1/3 to close it all off. Yankee, who else in here? Yankee Bueno, and Jordan's in the house. Chris Schmidt. Yeah. Zane Buckets here. Mike Sorrentino. The crew. What's up, everybody? Be sure to hit that like button. Let's try to get to 100 likes as quickly as we can. We always try to do that. It's greatly appreciated. Now, specifically stats, top of the first, the Yankees took a 3-0 lead, right? Aaron Judge with a deep right center shot to make it 1-0. Willie Calhoun followed it up with a 2-run shot to make it 3-0. And then he started piling on again. Kai got Shoko with an RBI single in the 4th to make it 4-0. Judge with the RBI walk, make it 5-0. Rizzo with an RBI double in the 6th to make it 6-0. Judge with home run number 2, 7-0 at that point. And then the Blue Jays scored 4 in the 8th. So bottom of the 8th. With Merrifield, an RBI single. George Springer with an RBI fielder's choice. Bo Bichette, RBI single. Vladimir Guerrero. So Bichette was like a bloop single off of Ian Hamilton. So and almost looked like a broken bat shot by Guerrero. He definitely didn't hit it that hard, but it went through. But the Yankees won 7-4. So I'll take it. So, and again, gotta win. They gotta win against AL East teams. All right. I was relatively disappointed about their splitting the series, but I couldn't be too disappointed because they did split the series with Tampa. I think they could have won that series, but it is what it is. So, and I'm sure you folks will probably feel similarly that I did. We saw a lot of missed opportunities for the Yankees, but I'd rather split the series than lose it. So, nothing happened to Ian Hamilton. He just got hit like a couple of cheap hits. And the runs started piling up pretty quickly. So they wanted to get him out of there, and they just brought Michael King to – it didn't get any more ugly. So he's Ian Hamilton's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Judge Slumps misses 10 days. Again, yeah, I mean, we're still relatively there, but I still expect Judge probably in around 40 home runs this year, World Lifer, I would think. D-Rod's in the place. What's up, my man? Judge's bunt to center was nice, Joe. Very nice. I like these bunts to center. It's just I mean, I'm going to tell you this, Sean. If the White Sox decide to go on a tear down, Dylan Cease is going to be a hot commodity, and the Yankees would be smart to grab him. It's going to cost a boatload, but I think they're going to. They'll definitely pursue him if the White Sox decide to unload guys, and he's going to be a very valuable asset. So yeah, I mean, I think so too. And if he's splitting the Tampa series was a win, I would agree. I would agree. I'll take that. There's an improvement on the last series, so I'll take it. So I think they'll finish the season strong too, Sean. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Yeah, it looks like Judge D-Rod. Yeah, I think you're right. He must be feeling pretty good. He's looking pretty good. So thankfully, thankfully it wasn't worse, right? Yeah, we're at 78 people. Let's see if we can get to 75 likes as quickly as we can. I want to try to get to 100. So Zane, the updates on Stanton is he's going to be ramped up and start rehab soon. It sounds like he's on schedule for early June return. So that's where we are right now. So what do we got here from Sunil, aka Preparation Hicks? They started with a bit of scare when a temporary crowns fell. Dude, have an emergency appointment. Dude. Well, I hope you're okay, Sunil. I hope you're okay, my man. Those are, I can imagine this can't be fun, but I'm glad. All right, you're all better. Okay, that's good to see. It's good to see you doing well, Sunil, man. That's all that matters, bro. All that matters, man. What else? Yeah, man. Bats are coming around. Yeah, I mean, look, they're getting ahead. They're getting healthy. Judge, Bader's, and DJ's hitting well. They're getting healthy, and as they start getting healthy, I think they're going to be more formidable. And like the Rays, on the other hand, they're suffering some pitching injuries. One of the Red Sox relievers tonight went down with arm injury. So some of the AL East competitors are starting to suffer the injuries that the Yankees have been suffering for the first 2 months of the season. So you might see reversing tides here. You might see the Yankees start to accelerate a little bit. These other teams start to slow down or even fall apart a little bit. Because of injuries, which suck. Injuries have crippled the Yankees. So, and poor performance by certain players too. But a lot of injuries, man. I would not underestimate the impact of injuries because you can see how different they are when these guys come back, right? So there's more guys that need to come back. 40% of our starting rotation is still in the friggin' AL. So Severino's supposed to come back against the Cincinnati Reds this weekend, Aiden. That's right. He pitches tomorrow in his final rehab. If it goes well, he'll be back this weekend. So Manoah's a big boy, Peter. Kirk is a big boy. Manoah's a big dude. He definitely is. It depends, Dave. It depends. Depends on what team they're trading for, what prospects the team wants. They want offensive prospects, they do. They do. But again, it really depends on who the pitcher is, right? So pitching prospects, no, that's why I would be loading up heavily at this year's draft. College pitchers, 90% of the draft picks. That's what I would do. That's what the Rays do almost every year. And that's what I would be doing. So yeah, I know it's ridiculous saying the Judges is baloney. And he said it clowns, right, bro? It clowns. He could hit 50 home runs. I think he's best fit for the number 3 spot in this lineup, with Rizzo at 4th, Stanton at 5th when he's back. So, and Judge missed one last night that could have changed the fortune in the 9th inning there. Yeah. So, yeah, I got a little bit nervous too, Anthony, but I'm glad they did it. I'm glad we got some length, 5 1/3 out of Burrito. So, I like that. And Cordero was good, and Ian Hamilton again. He's a couple of cheap hits, but he's been dominant this season. So, and King came in and closed it out. But some of these bullpen guys are gassed. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a couple of moves for more fresh bullpen arms over the next couple of weeks. So, and like when Severino comes back, I mean, if I'm them, I'm probably going to DFA or release Albert Abreu. I'm going to keep Rito up here. But that's just me. So, yeah, man, you're on 9. Like those juice balls, right? Yeah. Comment between Johnny Cash's walk on the line and Red Hot Chili Peppers give it away. Both are on repeat and man. Nice. Got some decent taste there. All right. I remember the guy Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Pepper. Their lead singer was in the movie Point Break with Patrick Swayze. He was one of the bad guys. Shot himself in the foot. Yeah, I don't know if anybody remembers that. Yeah, Boston, Toronto, and the Orioles lost. So, yes, indeed, Yankees pick up ground, and Boone did get ejected. So, Yeah. Yes, I mean, Judge got his back right there, man. He stood up for Judge, and then Judge was like, you know what? I got you, Skip, and hit that monster home run. That's right, man. That's right. Ahmed Rosario for what position, Eden? Why would they pursue Ahmed Rosario? What position are you talking about, Eden? Mm. Carlos Rodon, he's getting a second injection this week in his back, and he's already thrown 3 sessions since his injection. So far, so good. So I would expect him back late June, early July, healthy. If he's got to build up to his, because essentially May and June will probably be his spring training because he was shut down pretty early in spring training. So um, yeah, it looks like Manoa and Cole might not be enemies now. I did see that. So yeah, Manoa. I mean, we're lucky right now that Manoa hasn't been his dominant self. So they got to take advantage of it. They really, really do. So DJ a little bit. DJ Khaled, another one, another one. That's good. Yeah, and I like the yes, with the exception of that cheap hit, they did have Guerrero up on. That's what they need to do. That's what the Yankees pitchers absolutely need to do. So, by the way, if anybody hasn't hit that like button, if you don't mind smacking that like button, I want to get to 100 likes if we can. I thank you for that. Yeah, once Stanton comes back, he'll definitely. And he's one of the intimidators in the lineup. He does make the players around him better. So he'll make even if he sucks for a week or two, he generally starts to get hot. When he gets hot, man, there's no stopping the guy. So evening Billy, fantastic win by the Yankees. Yes, sir, Mike Kowinski, big time. NBA Finals position at this point, I think it's going to be the Miami Heat versus probably the Lakers. You know, and that's what I think it's going to be. But I wouldn't sleep on the Celtics either. I just think the Heat is. I mean, they were in the finals last year too. The Heat, so I wouldn't sleep on them just yet. And if it's Miami Heat and the Lakers, I think the Heat win. If it's the Celtics and the Lakers, I think the Lakers win. You know, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, this is a good a good thing for them to do. They started Cordero, who's pitched well, brought Brito in, who tends to pitch better out of that. So out of the pen right now than he does in the rotation. He struggles in the first 3 innings generally, so he tends to pick it up at some point. So it was a good strategic move by Boone to do that today. Good one. So Jock Peterson, maybe. Bronx Talks talking about 16. All right, who are they? And again, who are they gonna? What are they gonna do? Ahmed Rosario, Aiden, for what position? I must have missed that. So who are they gonna play at Ahmed Rosario for? It doesn't make sense as shortstop or second base because you'll have Oswald Peraza there and you'd have Volpe there. So I wouldn't. And you're gonna have to give up a haul for the kid too. So I wouldn't do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Brady needs to drive the car face. Yeah, good one, Joel. My consigliere. Good one, baby. All right, we got 55 likes. I think we can get it. We can get 45 likes to 100. I think we can get it. 100's a big benchmark for live streams, so it's really helpful in the channel and the video and in the algorithm. So that's why I always ask for 100. I want to see that double. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was freaking foul. It was foul. I mean, that was a bad call by the ump, that brother Bill. Bad freaking call by the ump. I'm with you there, 100%. So, I mean, it could be Michael. I mean, he was dominant for 2 years, so we'll take advantage of this while we can, while it's here. He's still young and he's a big, strong guy, so I expect him at some point to be himself again. You know. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to just get in the Yankees' heads, Ron. They're trying to get stop the momentum. It's just it's games that these teams play, so whatever. Who should be the fifth starter when Sevy comes back? I don't know, Greg. I mean, it's a good question. Yeah, the way Brito did now, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing an opener again with Brito. I mean, you could use Schmidt as another long relief guy too. So, um, it's really interesting to see what move they're going to make. I would move on from Albert Abreu to bring in Severino back. That way, you still have Brito and Schmidt here. because either one of them is better than Abreu. So Stanton's due back in June, Chris, as far as we know right now. Oh, yeah, right? Damn right, Sean. Appreciate him defending his players. So he does that more often than people think. So I mean, again, it's just he's a little bit more zen than a lot of other managers, but that's not a bad thing. So, um, but yeah, Boone was like, "I got you." I mean, Stanton was like, "I got you, man. I got you," and he hit that thing like a mile. So, Tiny hit one of Camden yards. I'll tell you right now, Tiny. If the Angels are out of it, I think they're going to move him. If they're not out of it, I think they're going to try and keep him and make a run in the postseason. So he's got a good shot at being moved. What is good? Steele's in the building right now, baby. He's in the facility. Yes, sir. It was a fantastic freaking win to win this with an opener week lineup. Yeah, and again, I know they wanted it was strategically they wanted more lefties in the lineups, which makes more sense against a guy like Manoah because lefties have been taking advantage of him more so than righties. So it was strategically a good move. I'm just glad it worked out. So it was a weaker lineup, on paper, but it was I think a more strategic lineup today. So I'll take it. I'll take it. So yeah, the Schmetz lost to the Giants. It was a doubleheader, I think today. I think the Schmetz won one of them, and the Nationals won the other one. So all right, we got 60 likes. Maybe we can get to 100. We'll see. We'll see. Tim Anderson for Peraza, Torres, Abreu. Just saying. Ooh, I don't know. If I'm going to trade Alex, I mean, me personally, if I'm going to trade somebody in the White Sox, I want to go for Cease, and I want to go for uh, probably one of their relievers. I think so. I mean, Tim Anderson is going to get a lot of attention if he's available. If they make him available, he's going to get a lot of hits. So, and it's kind of hard to be, not for that. So, yeah, I mean, they definitely start in another power reliever. You know what I mean? You be screaming massive, who've been screaming for Boone's head, giving credit for the game plan. It's just, I know some people will find the way to still trash him on Twitter. It's just the way it's what they do. And they can't go a day without it. So, well, he was great, but he was thinking, but like it's kind of sad, Billy. It's kind of sad, but whatever. Yeah, another contact lefty bat. Yeah, Tyler T, great win. You got that right, man. I'll take it. Right, Udall? Mazel tov, Udall. Mazel tov, baby. Yeah, dude. I've been talking about trading Torres for the season now, right? So, and he's gonna have good. So Severino, if Severino's healthy and productive, he'll have trade value too. And I'm actually gonna do a video on both of these guys. So he'll have some trade value, more than people think, if he's healthy and productive. He doesn't have a lot of time to show it, but if he's here and he can get guys out, Cashman will get more for him than I think some people think he would. So Cordero was fantastic steals, fantastic. And then, put Brito in a better spot and pitch 5 1/3. It's fantastic, man. I'll take it. I will take it, man. So, yeah, I think Peter, I mean, I think he'll have to get a little bit fitter, Manoah. So, he's definitely got a talented arm, that's for sure, man. If they make a move for a trade for starting, depends on who's available, but if you're looking at the White Sox, Dylan Cease or Lucas Giolito, really depends on who's available. The Texas, I go for Martin Perez. Guys like that. I think I'm not sure how deep the pitching starting. I'm not pitching trade market's going to be. Really, really depends. But there's somebody that doesn't have freaking injury history that can actually give us some innings, right? So, yeah, man. So, Blue Jays didn't lose because of Manoah shit the bed. That's yeah, exactly, Billy. Amen, brother. Amen. Yeah, Brady was whack, Dave. He's whack, dude. It's just, at this point, they got to move on from him, bro. I agree with you there, man. 100%. No. Yeah, I mean, I mean, Kleber's still he's still young. He's got controllable years, so he's got some value. You know, White Sox, Arizona. I know a lot of folks keep saying Merrill Kelly and what's the other guy, Zach Gallen, but I mean, I don't know if they're going to want to move those guys. And again, it's going to cost a freaking haul to get these guys. Just like Dylan Cease, it's going to cost a ransom to get his ass. But I mean, we'll see. You know, we'll see. Michael Rossi, it was about a 463-foot home run or something around there. Judge's bomb today. It was a good one for a score. He beat the shit out of the ball. 462 feet. All right, I was a foot off. Peter's on it. Yeah, dude. Man. I'll take those. I'll take the shit talkers. That brother built. It seems to backfire on them when it matters the most towards the end of the season. So keep talking smack, guys. Keep talking it. But yeah, 3 out of 4 would be fantastic, Tyler. I mean, it would be freaking amazing. Yeah. By the way, Joel Consigliere, how's your recovery going? How's your recovery going, my friend? Thank you for bringing that up, Texas. Yeah, I mean, if they're tipping pitches now, yeah, I mean that's on them. Yankees get called for they tip pitches and the guys take advantage of it. So what the hell? If that's the case, right? Don't tip your pitches. You know? Yeah. Yes, Udall. 100%. Stay away from injury prone and terrible players. 100%, my man. No, yesterday they split. Okay, there you go. Whoops. Scott Braun make the special game. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Neil's got a good baseball person in there tomorrow. That's fantastic, dude. Let me see if I can get in there and watch you guys. My girls don't have school tomorrow, so I'll be I have them here too. So I have to figure out how I can make it work. But looking forward to listening to you guys. Even if I'm in the background listening, it'll still be fun to listen to you guys. King is probably Justin. He's probably one of the, or if not the closer right now. He's the most reliable. So George Brett, yeah, George Brett. I mean, dude's a legend. Dude's got fire, man. He had fire in his belly, man. Yeah, just rest, man. Hydrate, Joel. And when the physical therapy happens, just be gradual with it, be consistent with it, man. You'll be out there before you know it. You'll be back and running, up and running again. So Liam Hendricks, I think this. I would get a lefty personally, Dave. I would get a lefty in the pen. So, um, uh, yeah, baby, let's go Yankees, Jason. Let's go, right, baby. To get Cease like Mello and Knicks for one. Yeah. For who? For Otani? You want to get Otani even for half a season? You're gonna have to say goodbye to probably Peraza and Dominguez. I'd say at least that. Last year, I mean, they had offered Volpe too, and they didn't. That wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. But even half a season of Otani is not the same as 1.5 seasons. So, but it's still going to cost a ton, especially if they feel he's one piece away. Somebody's going to do a massive overpay or a massive overpay offer during the deadline. I'm pretty confident of that. So, you know, um, yeah. But when he was learning from, he is steals and not, got to give him credit when it's due too. It was a good strategic, you know, strategically managed game today for him. So, I think it's important to give him credit when it's due too. So, and it was due today for him. So, at least in my opinion, steals. Hawaiians in the house. Hawaiians in the house. Aloha, baby. David McCutcheon, thanks so much, my man. Appreciate that. Happy Monday. Thanks so much for doing, man. Jake Bauer's up, getting games with him and Volpe. Yeah, I mean, him and Volpe, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these other guys. Maybe Chaparro soon and a couple other guys soon. Too. They have room to get guys up here right now. So I hope they'll take advantage of it. So, yeah, Herman, heck yeah. Udo, let me go back and see. Oh, I was just talking about your mixed Knicks in 7, your mellow Knicks in 7, Udo. Torres, yes, he has. Yes, he has. Yeah, I mean, CC definitely he was a guy that the heavier he was, the better he pitched, and the more kind of punch he had behind his pitches. So a lot of it was depending on his size. So this is a good point, Michael. 2-0 Dallas Stars over Seattle. Okay, the Krakens. Yeah, Volpe, Bowers, man, damn right, man. I think there's more, guys I think up here that can make an impact for this team. So hope they give more young kids an opportunity. I really do. So that's the thing too, Billy. Right? Oh yeah, I think he would have been thrown at home too, no doubt. Billy, yeah, man. You need to trade for any, particularly a pitcher. Trade for somebody, please, without an injury history. So hello, Michelle. Don't be apologized. Don't be sorry for being late. It's just good that you're on here now. It's good to see you. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms in here, by the way. Belated Happy Mother's Day. Hope you all had a wonderful day. Process to replace labor. Yeah, I think so, Mar. I've said it, yeah, repeatedly. That's why you have the ability, you have the luxury of an Oswald process, which makes it easier to move labor Taurus. So I don't know, Martin, if he would get eaten up here. I honestly don't know. He lit the Yankees up when they played them in the Bronx. Lit them up. Well, I think so too, Michelle. I think we're out of our funk, 100%. So, and they need to build on this. They need to be consistent with this stuff. So it's not only right now. They got to keep doing. They got to win series and all that stuff again too. So yeah, Judge went the famous saying when Chuck Norris does push-ups, he's not pushing himself up. He's pushing the earth down. He's doing push-ups. Listen, I have a T-shirt that says that. So that's freaking phenomenal. So, uh, Kirk Freeland. You talking about Kyle Freeland, Dave from the Rockies, left-handed pitcher? Is that who you talk about? He did have an arthritic knee. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, Randy Johnson was also a lot lighter than CC, but yeah, I mean, and both of them obviously gifted. I think CC should be in the Hall of Fame as soon as he's eligible too. So I think he will be a first or second ballot Hall of Famer. And yeah, you know what? Let them, whatever. Judge can stare them down no matter. Don't matter. It's like Bryce Harper yesterday. He stared down the Nationals. He was almost going to fight the whole freaking dugout. It's that fire in his belly. So it's nice to see Judge doing some stuff like that. And he really is. So props to Judge for that. Really. And if I'm them, like, you don't like it, too bad. Not my fault if you're tipping pitches or whatever. It's not my fault. Yeah, Pralton King sharing close duties. Tyler, man, the deadline's going to be it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to see the progression leading up to the deadline too. So, and that's I would agree too. I think they're probably on a fast track to postseason. So I'm not exactly sure they're going to trade. I think they're going to try to add pieces. So I really do. Cardinals are beating the Brewers 18-1. Jesus, the Cardinals at some point are going to erupt too. They're too good to be down that long. No, I didn't hear much from Vlad today, Billy. He sounded a little quiet. Quiet. No, unless he's part of the attack. If he hit a grand slam, tied a game, put him in the lead, then he would have opened his mouth. No. When he's not part of the attack or the impact of the game, he tends to be quiet. No. The Yankees don't really talk shit, Michael. That's just true. I mean, they don't. It's just, yeah. But they do stand up and yeah, people get on them. They stand up. They definitely defend each other and defend themselves. So, which I like. They're generally not instigators. So, yeah, Andrew Chafin. He was a reliever I wanted east side too, on the lefty side too. So, we'll see. Yeah, that's one. I worry about Freeland too with the arm injuries. It's a good point. There you go. Amen, Sunil. Amen, brother. Dude. 4 out of 4 from Toronto would be phenomenal. Beck is in the house. The man, Beck, stuck in traffic. I'm saying, dude. Drive safe, bro. Yankees won, right? And The Yankees have been accused of cheating tonight by apparently some of the Blue Jays players. So they can just do the whole film thing. You're like that, guys, and you roll it back down, guys, and roll it back down. Do one of those for the Reds, for the Blue Jays. You know. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of sliders from you. Just right. This is true, Peter. A lot of sliders. Speaking of sliders, that's the pitch that Garrett Cole needs to refine again. He had a nasty slider. His slider hasn't been the same as pitch. His fastball's good, but he needs to get that slider working again to have that out pitch again to really not fall into a rut, which I hope he doesn't fall in. So I got 96 people in here. Hit them like buttons if you don't mind. Anybody that's not hit the like button, let's get over 100 likes. It's I thank you and welcome everybody. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Does he hate the Yankees, Hendricks? I would honestly, I would go for a lefty, like a Chafin, like a Josh Hader. Like it's. But again, not sure if the Padres are going to be in or out. Not sure the Diamondbacks are going to be out. So, and they're both in the NL West. So, we'll see if either one of them is available. Those teams tend to add. And I think a lefty would be a wise thing, Billy. I really do. Just we need somebody else to complement Wandy Peralta. He can't be the only lefty. So, and yeah, we're looking good, Michelle. We're looking a hell of a lot better than we did 2 weeks ago. That's for sure. All right, 81 likes. We're 19 likes to 100. All right. Yeah, I would agree, Michael, but that's what they're going to ask for. You know that. They're going to try and get as much as they possibly can for Ohtani. Yeah, Beck, I mean, you know me. I've been saying it for a while, right? About his defense. It's very up and down. He's very streaky with the Taurus. So, yeah, I think Volpe's untouchable too. Oh. Cole Calhoun, yes, he is. A couple of guys are on fire. Cole Calhoun, Ben Rortvedt, Austin Wells. So, like, these guys they're bringing it. They are bringing it right now. So, and Yudo Mazatov, have a great night, my man. I'll wrap it up in a few minutes too. Montez expected back maybe by the end of the year, Justin. There's a good chance we may not even see him. There's a good chance he might be done. Ohtani will be traded to the Rangers. Have the personnel to get him, that's for sure. I just don't know if they would trade him. It really depends, actually. If the Angels are out of it and they can get enough haul for him, and the Rangers are willing to do it, then I would think they could trade Ohtani into a division rival. Because I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, that Ohtani would sign a big extension with the Rangers. And if they're still willing to do that and not have a guarantee of an extension, then the Angels will be like, I'll take all your top prospects. I'll take freaking Kumar or Jack Light or something like that. And for Ohtani, I'll do it. But again, this is, I mean, it's, we'll see if they actually, are out of it and are willing to move this guy. So, Glaber's been suspect defensively. Texas, I'll have some baseball cards out for us tomorrow night, my man. I had to run in here after some stuff. I didn't have a chance to go find them. I've got to go back to the house to get them as well. So I'll have them for tomorrow night's stream, no doubt. We'll go over some cards. Herman tomorrow, yeah. Wells pitcher, David Wells, yeah, big dude. He also had a rubber arm. Yeah, Beta was a good trade, Udall. I'm with you there. Yeah, you got to be smart with these trades, especially pitching, man. 6-2 in the last 8 games. You got that right, baby. Yeah, ties. Yeah, exactly, man. We talked about this, right? It's being patient, letting the Yankees get healthy. They were going to be better. So many people are just writing off the Yankees and throwing all of the venom out to Aaron Boone. It's just, this is May. It's not September. Can't write these guys off yet. Can't do it. Cabrera's a little bit, Michael, playing a little bit second, a little bit third, a little bit outfield. So he's kind of getting rotated around the field. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. Wells, yeah, man. Dio with diabetes. What? Was he really? Hoping not. Yeah. Yeah. Is Trevor Story still hurt? Is he still hurt? What's the best we can get for a TOR? You could probably get a couple decent prospects or a good reliever or like a midline starter. Even if you add a prospect to Torres, he could be a valuable trade piece, either by himself or if you add another prospect to him, you can get a decent return, Justin. Really depends on what they like. If you want to get like a shutdown reliever, you're gonna have to part with Torres and a good prospect. A shutdown reliever with controllable years, obviously. So um, he's been more productive at the plate than he has defensively. So, and if a team feels that he's the bat away that they need, then somebody will pay handsomely for him, and that's what Cashman looks to do, right? So, as what all GMs look to do, cash in on their trip. So, and well, it's the same thing, Brian. Too. Yeah, I'm not moving him unless it's for an impact player. I'm not just moving him for future prospects for later. I want an impact player now and a prospect or something like that. So, yeah, Big Unit was sick. He was a beast. Austin Wells, oh god, yeah, yeah. Austin Wells, I think, would be a fun one to have up here, and he's a great hitter from the left-handed side. He's known for a great bat. Um, yeah, it's Billy. It was kind of weird, but that's the way his kind of body chemistry worked. He was better when he was bigger. So yeah, I mean, he looks like a freaking he looks like Giancarlo saying he's just ripped and he's packed and he's huge and it looks like he's in fantastic shape, CC. It's unbelievable shape. So could that have been reviewed? You mean the double that Boone was ejected? Probably not. If that's what you're referring to, Mike. NBA Finals will be Denver versus Boston. It could be. I don't know if the Nuggets will get past. Well, the Nuggets can't get past the Lakers, so it'll be a fun finals, which no matter who's in it. So Andy Hawkins, yeah, dude. For Randy, if you look back at Utah, Randy Johnson was actually pretty decent with the Yankees, even though they expected him to win 25 games at 1 ERA. He still ran up numbers here. He ran up numbers. Oh, Stephen B, fantastic win. Arthritic knee is a good one, but if Freeland can stay healthy, Dave, then maybe. Right? He has had injury problems, but and Randy Johnson did come. Yeah, I mean they got him way too late in his career. If they got him 8 or 10 years early, then he would have been a freaking god here. So they had a chance to trade for him after '98. Oh, yeah. All right, we got 85 likes. See if we can get 15 more. 87 likes. All right. No, yeah, I mean Cortez got to write himself, man. He really has to write himself, Cortez. So it's he just needs to write himself, man. All right, yeah, 99 likes. All right, King. All right, I appreciate you. We have passed 100 likes. Appreciate all you. Thank you so much. You guys and gals are the best. Booyah cachet. Shout out to all of you. Willie Calhoun and Cole Calhoun. No, they're not. They're definitely not related. Man, if Montez had trade value, shoot. Yeah, I don't know, Michelle, but he was fired up and Boone was fired up and the team was fired up. So, you know, I know these guys are happy when they win, that's for sure. So, but whatever it takes to get these guys rolling and fired up and just, playing hard, whatever it takes. I haven't heard anything about Harrison Bader. Oh, you mean Josh Hader being a racist? Oh God, I don't know. I know John Rocker was a big time racist. I haven't heard that about Josh Hader, which I hope is not true. So, but if that's true, then Yankees will definitely not trade for him. Andrew Chafin, you can try. So, yeah, Glaber's glove is definitely way behind his bat. All right, Dallas is going to the. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't personally go for Leiter myself, Billy, but I think the Angels will probably ask for him or Kumar Rocker or both of them for an Otani. That's for sure. Yeah, man. See, again, a lot of folks were very disillusioned with this team like 2 weeks ago. And I understand too. It's very hard to be patient. It's very easy to be frustrated with the team. I get it. There's a lot of frustrated fans. And that's what the fans do. Like we wear our emotions on our sleeves when it comes to the Yankees. So I get it. But thankfully, the Yankees are in a hell of a lot better position than they were 2 weeks ago. So I'll take it, and hopefully they'll build on it. Right? I really think these continue to build on this and keep getting healthy. Keep getting healthy. So, um, story to damn Trevor's story, man. This is why they kept, they didn't trade Volpe, right? I mean, they passed on all those high salary shortstops. And look at, the Carlos Correa, I seen like 180 something with the Twins being booed. Stories hurt, like quite a bunch of them are not doing much. So, and Torres might get us a decent left fielder too. Yeah, and again, I think him and Luis Severino, if he's healthy, would be valuable trade chips for the Yankees at the deadline. I'm gonna see if the Yankees don't plan on re-signing Severino after this season. I would move him at the deadline. Period. Period. Sandy Alcantara, I don't think there's any way Lorenzo he gets moved. He's like, and they've even said it. The Marlins are like, this guy's he's untouchable. So, the Rays already played 16 games versus the four worst. Yeah, and again, and I say this too. Like, if the Rays keep getting the same amount of injuries that the Yankees have had over the past, first 2 months of the season, they'll start to suffer in the standings too. It's just injuries do that. They do that, and they're starting to get some. The injuries are starting to pile up for the Rays. And again, the Red Sox lost a valuable bullpen piece tonight for an arm injury. So these AL East teams are suffering some injuries. They really are. So this Stanton's, Bruce, and Warpath. That's a good. I like that scenario. I like it, man. Yeah, CC's a big boy, man. Big boy. And he do as a game where he had fire in his belly, man. Oh, yeah. Randy killed Boston. Yes, he did, Bill. Yes, he did. Oh my God, you guys are taking us back. Andy Hawkins, Tim Leary, man. Nice. I remember Randy Johnson's home debut was a night game. I remember that. I was there with my mom, and I'll never forget that. It was good to see him. I've never seen Randy Johnson live before. That was really cool to see. Toby Harrah. Oh my God, it's a good point too, Udall. They got a lot of guys way too late. RC, thank you, my man. I appreciate you. This team is finally waking up, RC from the NYC. They no longer lay back and take it lost. Yes, the kids have it. Yes, right? They're letting the kids play. They're starting to feed off each other. Guys are playing well. They're hungry, and they're starting to show that they're pissed off when they lose. So that's the type of energy that we need here, right? So keep letting the kids play. Bader brought in some valuable energy back to the team, and I hope that they continue to build on this. I really, really do. But I appreciate that, RC. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we need Nestor to return. He's no longer Nestor right now. He's figured out Nestor. They figured him out after like one or two times in the through the lineup. So they have. All right. Dallas is moving on, baby. Moving on. Anthony Rendon's on. Oh God, he always gets hurt. That contract is a mad big time bust. Glad that. Oh God. I'm glad I wasn't the Yankees. You know, calling low on. Yeah, true, Michael. This is true. Calling low below knee strikes on. Yeah, man. So you've heard about Hater being racist too? Well, that does it for me. Like I don't want any racist on this team. So I don't think the Yankees will permit that anyway, especially if they find out he is. Beforehand, I don't think they'll do anything. So I don't think they'll trade for him. Man, Judge is a beast. 6'7", so is Stanton. These guys are huge. I got 111 likes. Maybe we can get to a $1.25. Oh. The injuries demolished the Yankees, Billy, right? And for beginning parts of May as well. So the Yankees are coming around. They're coming around. So, mm-hmm. Correa's, Correa's a baller, no doubt. No doubt. It's actually nice to see him booed by. I've never seen the Twins fans boo anybody. So they're like some of the nicest fans ever. So this is kind of interesting to see this happen. Yeah. Alcantara might be hurt. Oh God. Might be hurt now? Jeez Louise. Yeah, CC, he basically threw until he fell apart, Tony. And again, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. I really will be excited when they announce his name in the Hall of Fame. So, Boston, they beat well. Yes, they did. Brother Bill, yes, they did. I'm I want to see Boone get ejected a little bit more often. So, oh God, yeah, Wink the Man. Those are the best. That was a Randy Johnson game, Sunday night season opener at nighttime at the old Yankee Stadium. I remember that. I was there for that, man. That was phenomenal. Rivera and Pettit. Oh, I remember that too. Remember that too. And if he may, so he's supposed to play another rehab tomorrow. If it goes well, he's supposed to be activated this weekend against the Cincinnati Reds. So I'm with you there too. I'm hoping he brings the heat, and then he's one of these portraits of energy on this rotation in this team. So we need that back. And yeah, the Yankees get a lot of disrespect by haters and even fans too. So it's crazy, right? They absorb a lot of venom, but they still keep it coming. Still keep it coming. So I gotta respect that. Same thing to you. You don't have a great 9 miles top, my friend. The Red Sox didn't look like it was. Yes, it was. It was against Boston. Yep. Yep. Waiting for the John Boy Media version. Oh man. Well, if he shows to be ready, Randall, I mean, he's starting to heat up. Dominguez, but he was hitting like 150 in Double A. So, but if he shows ready, then they got to keep letting him progress. So, yep. And yeah. Oh, you think Nasty would be great in the back of the pen, huh? Interesting. Interesting. All right. All right. That'd be interesting. That would be. Sevy and Canely get close to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Canely too. Another guy with a lot of energy. He's got that Boone, that Bader type of energy too. He's a gamer also. So Gallows 207, Correa. So Correa's up over Mendoza now, huh? All right. I know, Tyler. Seriously, freaking home plate umpire. What a bum. Were they? I'm not surprised. I mean, since he came from Minnesota, I could see that, Tony. I don't remember, but I could definitely see that. Yeah. Calling for indefinite suspension for Denmark. Yeah, dude, you can't do that. Like, play some fake gangster stuff, Tyler. Yet, give this cat the boot, man. Give this cat the boot. 100%, Tyler. Do I trade? I do, Daryl. If they can get the right return, I do. Yes. Always a pleasure, NFE. Peace, brother. I'm gonna wrap up in like another minute or two, too. So, um, Steve Sachs, I remember him too. Huh, you guys and gals are bringing us back, baby. What I think about cheating allegations against, I think it's overblown. I think they're just trying to get in the Yankees' heads, disrupt their momentum. You're gonna have to prove that stuff. So, and obviously, they didn't do that. So, I don't find it very credible, Killer. Uh, Jonathan, have a great night too, bro. MVP, yeah, he got screwed quite a few times with rookie votes. Thor, yeah, Syndergaard. I'm not sure. I move over. I probably try to bring in a lefty. So I'm not pinching with DJ, and they didn't need to at that point, Colin Ethar. They didn't need to. They were up ahead, and they wanted to keep the lefty bats in there. So unless they were close to tying the game or did tie the game, then you'd probably see DJ and or Bader. But they didn't need to. So I get it. But hey, let me wrap this up, gang. Have a great night. Yankees win again, and which is fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on, spending time with us. Don't know your support. Always appreciate you. Well, again, we will be back tomorrow. The lineups, post games, and everything else. And I got a bunch more content coming for you. So thank you so much. If anybody hasn't hit that like button, please do so on the way. And if anybody hasn't subscribed to the channel and you're a baseball fan and you're just a Yankee fan, please join the family. Love to have you. And we do these live streams on the regular. So, and you can see we got one of the best communities out here. So love this gang. Love this gang. Giannis and NB to Nick Rumus. I'm hearing stuff that Embiid's unhappy in Philadelphia and wants out, but he's got 3 years left on his deal. He will cost a boatload. And I don't know how much Giannis has left, but one of those guys to the Knicks would be insane. But it would cost like half the team. But E-Rod from the Tigers, it's worth considering. I mean, if the Tigers lead some of that money. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all yous. See y'all tomorrow.